Peace, 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 my fellow PFGs. What's good? It's your man 6'4" in the building, and today we're going to be doing an update on what it's like owning and daily driving the Motorola RAZR 5G. Now, I know this is definitely something a bit different from what I usually do on this channel, but I did have a few people on Twitter saying they were curious and they wanted to know what it would be like a few months down the line owning this phone. And let me tell you guys, I've got something to tell you. I've got something to share. There are going to be three things I'm going to talk about in regards to the device. And those things are aesthetics, usability, like functionality, usefulness, and build quality. Now, I'm going to try to make this quick, but there's definitely something I want to share about owning this device. So I would say aesthetically, this phone is the most beautiful and elegant phone I've ever owned. And I've owned quite a few devices. But the thing that makes this one stand out to me the most is just the fact that it isn't another candy bar device, you know, kind of looking more or less the same. It takes things in a different direction, and it does it in such beautiful and elegant, sleek, dope style. I mean, it's just, it just kills it, in my opinion. Glass front, glass back, beautiful bar up here for the hinges. It just looks clean. Just the lines, the curves, the angles, everything here is just super sweet, well refined, very well thought out, much better than the first generation. Even better, in my opinion, than the original RAZRs back in the old school flip phone days. I love it. That said though, the fingerprints are just attracted to these glass panels. They get all over the screen. As I continue to talk about the device, you will see the fingerprints all over this thing. But that said, I wouldn't recommend using this phone without a case. So I definitely bought a case for it, and the case fits on it nicely. You just snap it right in. This case was provided by Beltron, and it just works great. You know, you still get the fingerprints on this portion of the screen here, but you know, that's fine. The phone is protected. It doesn't slide or slip or come apart or anything like that. It fits nice, firmly. I feel very confident carrying it around. I don't feel like the phone's gonna slip out of my hand like it would with the glass. I don't feel confident without the case. So I would highly recommend, if you're gonna get a phone like this or this phone anyway, definitely get yourself a case. Definitely get yourself a case. I cannot stress that enough. But I also have a belt clip that I put the phone in as well with the case. Works well. It works more like a pager when you have this outer screen. A lot of fun. The usefulness of the phone, the functionality. Does it actually do anything different or good, or is it, you know, serve its purpose? And I have to say yes. So the phone has this outer screen here, and when it's closed, it's shorter, it's smaller, has a smaller footprint, and it remains very thin. So I like that because, again, I can fit it in a pocket, I can put it on my hip, and it won't be this huge device, you know, hanging off my hip, heavy. It's just light and thin. Looks like some money might have come through there. But yeah, you can check your notifications here, and not only notifications, which seems like the obvious, but you can use pretty much any app that you would normally use on your phone on the outside screen here. It just works great. I love using this. Most of the time I don't have to really open the phone, you know. I just get everything I want to get done here. And even something that I wouldn't normally do on this device, which is like watch YouTube videos. You can watch YouTube videos on the outer screen. You can enjoy your media right here. You want to catch something quick, somebody sent you something, you want to check it out, boom, boom, boom. Watch it right there. You get what you need, pop the phone away, you're good to go. I mean, this is just a real game changer for me. Boom. Very simple, very effective. What I like this phone for is sleekness, its slimness, accessibility. It serves its purpose. This is not a phone I recommend if you want to use a outstanding camera. No, it's not there. The camera is decent. It is not game changer, not at all. If you want to listen to music or again consume any kind of multimedia, it can be done, but I just wouldn't recommend it. The speakers just don't get that loud. It's literally a speaker, in fact, on the bottom of the phone. So it's just not meant for that. But yeah, that said, it works well. For what I want it for, it serves its purpose. Now, build quality. When it comes to the build quality, overall, I would say it's good. I mean, just looking at the phone, listening to it, does it have any creaking and cracking? Those were my bones. No creaking, no cracking. The phone is built well. The hinges, which is of main concern, are built extremely well. In my opinion, I've had no problems with the hinges. What I have had an issue with, though, is the screen. Not this one, but the one that's inside. Speaking of build again, this works just fine as well. This is the fingerprint scanner, works great. But look at that screen. Look at that screen. Dead pixels have just been infesting my display. About 4 days ago, a string, I guess, of dead pixels just appeared. And then another string, or a line, or whatever you'd like to call it, have just been rain falling on my display out of nowhere. I do believe it has something to do with the way that the screen moves whenever the device is closed and opened, you know. And I don't know if maybe something just disconnected there, or the screen just went bad. I don't know. I have no idea, but this happened, and it's again only been 5 months. Very disappointing, very disappointing, because this is my daily driver, man. I mean, I want from this point on a flip phone similar to this as my daily driver. It just works. This is what phones should be moving towards. Again, like I said, it's just, you get the full display of a full candy bar phone and the full accessibility and usefulness, whatever, but you can close it up, you know, use the outer screen if you need to, slip in your pocket if you need to, put it in a case. It won't be bulky extra. It just works great. So when that happened, I'm very disappointed in just 5 months. But that said, I did contact Motorola. I let them know. So they did send me a new Motorola RAZR, so I can go ahead and transfer all of my data from this one to the new one. And hopefully after 5-6 months, I won't have this repeat issue. But the thing is, in order to be able to get your device directly from them warrantied out and then be able to transfer, you have to pay them a $1,000 security deposit in order to get this phone at your location and be able to swap it out when you're ready. Now, again, that said, I can't recommend this device for the average consumer, because I would imagine you would get this and it would be your device. This would be the device that you would have, not a device of many, assortment. You would have the one. And with something like this happening, I wouldn't want to keep it. I couldn't imagine being in a situation where this is my only device. This happens, and now I'm out of a phone because I either have to send it back to Motorola, have the risk of them saying, well, we don't think it's our fault. First of all, I send them my phone. Now I'm out of a phone. Then they tell me that's not their fault, so they won't replace the phone, probably without me paying some exorbitant amount of money, so I have to get this phone back crappy like this, or I have to say, you know what, just send me the new phone and then I'll send you guys a new phone, or the old phone, and we'll be done with it, and have to give them $1,000 to hold on to and be comfortable without my $1,000. I just couldn't imagine being in that situation. So I could not recommend this, because if that happens, you'd be in that kind of situation, and I don't want that for anybody. So I would say pass on this phone, give it maybe a generation or two before Motorola gets this thing figured out here, because again, the design, the idea, the concept is wonderful, and everything else is working great. The hinges have worked fine. There's not a bunch of junk inside the hinges or anything like that, as you can see. You know, I mean, I don't work super hard to try to keep my phone extra clean, but it just doesn't attract a lot of dust, dirt, and grime or anything like that, you know. I do take care of my devices, but again, that said, I don't just try to go extra crazy or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a good device, you know, they're going in the right direction, but hopefully, you know, we don't have these issues for the ones in the future, or even this one. So 5 to 6 months later, we shall see if I have any more bad news. Hopefully I don't. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for tuning in. It's your man 6'4", and I'm out. Peace.